Hello, I'm Lishika Prithvraj, and this is Lost Thread, Episode 16. The Show Must Go On. De Straube as Rue Asfaw, Ruben Marquez as James Hawthorn, Nariko Nabi as Naya Adomako, Kevin Horgy Harrison as Malik Zuri, Alice Irvin as Tessa Mitchell, Thane Bell as Rafael Morales, Maria Grazzina as Marisol Reed, Sebastian Sanchez as Ethan Rivera. Created, written, and directed by Tristen Jones. Casting by Wendy Rosa and Tristen Jones. Sound design by Robbie Mortimer. Produced by Weyout Studios. Special thank you to Mad Machine.
Come on now, take your places. The next act begins. Let's have a little fun.
No, hell no.
What is this?
Tonight's entertainment. A game of love, loyalty, and the inconvenient truth. Step right up, Mr. Hawthorn. You're our lucky first contestant. Ladies and gentlemen, let's play Secrets of the Heart. And look who we have here. Our leading man himself. The dashing, the daring, the ever so determined Mr. James Hawthorn.
You've got to be kidding me.
I never kid, Mr. Hawthorn. Not about love. Come on down to center stage, won't you? Don't be shy. Our viewers are dying to meet you.
James, maybe don't.
Oh, don't you worry, Miss Adomako. This one's a friendly round. No monsters, no fire, just feelings. And feelings can't hurt you, right?
We're not playing your games. Tell us where Rafa is.
Oh, Mr. Hawthorn, you misunderstand. This opening act isn't a request. Please make your way down to center stage.
James, what are you doing?
I'm not doing this. My legs, they're...
James, stop!
I'm trying. It's... Something's pulling.
James, fight it. Just plant your feet.
Audience members, please remain seated. The performer must reach his mark.
Hey, let him go! What the hell is this?
Ha passion! From the peanut gallery of all places. Wonderful energy. But do sit down. You block someone's view.
This can't really be happening.
Oh, don't fret. He's simply taking a scenic route. Center stage is a privilege, after all. There we are. See? Cooperation looks good on you, James. Now then, what's a game of love without our lovely ladies? Miss Reed, Miss Asfaw, you both been chosen for our little Hearts and Honesty segment. Come along now, don't be shy.
We're not doing this.
You want a show? Find someone else.
Now I expected that. You're both so strong-willed. That's what makes this so fun. A little advice though, don't fight it. It'll only make things messy. And I do so prefer a clean production.
Stop it! Leave them alone!
Audience participation comes later, Miss Adomako. For now, our cast must take their marks.
I don't remember choosing to move. I don't remember deciding anything. One second I'm standing and the next... It starts in my feet. Not my legs. Like someone tied wires to them. I try to stop. I really do. But the harder I fight, the stronger the pulls get. It's like I'm one of his little marionette dolls. And then I'm on stage. Next to Marisol. Next to James.
Perfect. We're nearly set. Just one seat left. And who will fill it? I wonder. Of course, Miss Mitchell. Now, will you be a dear and be a gracious stand-in for a very special, shall we say, absent guest? Don't worry, dear. No tricks, no traps. Just a little reading role. Think of it as a community theater.
Okay.
Thank you, Miss Mitchell. Such grace under pressure is truly heaven. You see, everyone, it's not so hard to play along. Now then, Miss Mitchell, if you'd be so kind, you'll find your note cards for the first game right there on your seat. Now then, lights, music, and let's have those curtains rise. It's time for Secrets of the Heart. My, we got a great audience tonight. Let's get this show on the road. First, we have our cool as ice, sharp as a tack, a woman who's all business and absolutely no play. She's here to win, folks. Miss Reed.
Don't you dare make this weird.
Too late. Contestant number 2, Miss Asfaw. Introspective, mysterious, a woman of few words and too many secrets.
Yeah, that's me. Real mystery.
And finally, contestant number 3, bright-eyed, brimming with heart, a genuine ray of sunshine letting light up the stage. A last-minute replacement, but an absolute delight. Miss Mitchell.
What am I supposed to...
Just read what's written, dear. The show provides everything you'll need. Now, our bachelor will ask a few simple questions to uncover which heart beats for him most truly. It's all in good fun. And maybe, just maybe, in truth.
I don't like where this is going.
Round 1, Secrets of the Heart, where honesty is the prize. And denial, well, denial gets you disqualified. Now, Mr. Hawthorn, you'll be asking our 3 radiant contestants a few simple questions. Matters of affection, trust, and sacrifice. No tricks, just truth.
I'm not asking anyone anything.
Oh, but you are. You'll find the questions come naturally. That's the beauty of a good script. It remembers what you won't say out loud. Now, ladies, are we ready?
No.
Absolutely not.
Not really.
Excellent. That's the spirit. Conflict makes for wonderful TV. Repeat after me. Question 1. What is the greatest sacrifice you've made for our charming bachelor? Well, go on, Mr. Hawthorn. Ask our lovely guest a question.
No.
Oh, come on. Don't be difficult. Just one little question. We're all dying to hear your voice.
I said no.
Now, Mr. Hawthorn, I'm just trying to be polite. Please, cooperate.
I'm not playing your game.
Every show has its stubborn lead. Tell you what, we'll make an exception for our dear contestant tonight. I'll ask the first question myself. But do remember, Mr. Hawthorn, next round, refusals come with consequences. And all questions deserve, and we'll get an answer. Now then, ladies, tell me, what is the greatest sacrifice you made for our dashing Mr. Hawthorn? Oh dear. I can already feel the tension radiating through those lovely seats. I see we have some shy contestants tonight. In that case, let's start with someone a little more cooperative. Miss Mitchell, why don't you start us off? You've been such a good sport already. Just read what's written on the card in front of you. Oh, and do make sure the others are listening. I'd hate for your effort to go unheard.
What's the greatest sacrifice I've made for James? I let go. I let go of a hand that was still holding mine because I was chasing an echo down an empty road. I told myself that if I could just follow the whispers, I could piece together a future that was already lost. I thought one last chase would be enough to bring him home. I traded a tangible warmth for a hope that was cold to the touch. I sacrificed certainty, peace, a home, all for a ghost I could never catch. The greatest sacrifice wasn't leaving. It was the naive, selfish belief that I would ever be able to come back.
Beautifully delivered, Miss Mitchell. So much heart, so few words. And look at our dear bachelor. You recognize those words, don't you?
What? Where did you hear that?
Oh, Mr. Hawthorn, I don't hear things. I collect them.
Fine. I'll play.
There's the spirit. Excellent. Then, let's hear from the rest of our radiant ladies. Miss Mitchell has broken the ice. Let's keep this show moving. Miss Reed, Miss Asfaw, which of you will confess next?
James, what was that? You're not actually playing now, are you?
Oh, Miss Asfaw, I'm afraid you're mistaken about your role here. You're not the one asking questions. You're the one answering them.
I just want to...
Not another word. You wouldn't want to spoil the show, would you? Miss Reed, you look like a woman who's never been afraid to speak her mind. Tell us, what's the greatest sacrifice you've made for our dear Mr. Hawthorn?
I sacrificed the woman I wanted to be for the woman I knew he needed me to be.
Now that was not what I expected. You were supposed to fight me, Miss Reed. Argue, deflect, dance around the truth. But instead, you just gave it away.
Then maybe you should have picked someone else to play your stupid game.
Oh, no. You misunderstand, Cher. That was perfect. Authentic, raw, terribly unbecoming, but perfect. Tell me though, why stop there? You've only peeled back the first layer. Surely there's more under that lovely armor. Keep going.
Enough! You got your answer. Now leave her alone.
Sit down, Mr. Hawthorn. She's speaking, and you'll wait your turn.
I said what I needed to say.
Yes, you did. And wasn't it beautiful? Now then, our final contestant is Asfaw. Since you're so eager for answers, let's hear one from you. Dearie, what's your greatest sacrifice?
My own story.
Short and sweet, Miss Asfaw. Brevity can be poetic, though, in this case, perhaps a touch underwhelming. You see, everyone else here has offered such richness, such texture. The audience loves depth, you understand.
You asked for the truth, that's mine.
Careful, dear. There's honesty, and then there's withholding. One nourishes the story, the other starves it. Try again. Give me more.
I already gave you everything that matters.
You'll find, Miss Asfaw, that a story half told tends to finish itself, one way or another. Well, what a round so far? Confessions, heartbreak, mystery, all the things that make good entertainment. But every story has 3 beats. So, my dear players, we must keep going. Question 2. What is the one thing you've always wanted to tell Mr. Hawthorn, but never could?
Enough! Stop! We're not your toys! We're done playing your sick games!
Oh, my dear Miss Adomako. It seems my instructions weren't clear the first time, so allow me to provide a very clear warning. When you are in the audience, you are to be a good audience member. You watch, you listen, you feel, but you do not interrupt the performance.
How did you...
Miss Adomako. You see, Mr. Rivera here understands. He's on the edge of his seat, heart pounding, utterly captivated. A model audience member, though, perhaps with a touch less of the abject terror in your eyes, Mr. Rivera. It's a bit distracting. And speaking of our cast, Mr. Zuri, you look a bit pale. We can't have one of our key players looking so drained. The next game requires you in tip-top shape. So I suppose we'll have to do this in advance.
Leave him alone!
Just a little something to get the blood flowing. We can't have you fainting before your big scene, can we?
How did you do?
He's not just a man on stage anymore. It's clear he's something else. He was up there with them in the aisle. He looked twice their size. He didn't just walk over. He appeared. And Malik? He didn't even fight. He just said his blood transfusion. What?
Oh, Miss Asfaw, I believe I let you have that first one. But as I said, this is my show, so I'll be taking it from here. Now, where were we? Ha! Yes, the dissection of the human heart. Let's move on to our next question.
What? No, that's not...
Rue? Hey, what's wrong?
She looks like she just saw a ghost.
Rue, talk to us. What happened?
He was here. He was right there.
Now, let's not break the illusion. Remember, Miss Asfaw, this is my stage, my sound, my story. You're simply the echo.
Rue, what happened?
Ah, yes. Enough improvisation. Let's stay on script, shall we? Our next question is ready, and it promises to be a real heartbreaker. Well then, onward we go. Question 2. Mr. Hawthorn, would you be so kind as to read it out loud for our charming contestants?
What is the one thing you've always wanted to tell me, but never could?
Beautiful. Now let's hear it.
That I'm scared of you.
Go on.
Not of what you can do. Not of your anger or your secrets. I'm scared of the hope you make me feel. Every time you look at me for a plan, every time you trust me to have your back, you make me believe in a future that I know isn't mine to have.
Well, I wasn't expecting that. Honesty always steals the spotlight, doesn't it? And what do you think, Mr. Hawthorn? Does our Miss Reed win this round? Or are you too frightened of what she said?
I don't understand what you mean.
You don't have to. Not here.
Oh, come now. That's hardly fair to our bachelor. You drop a confession like that, then clam up. Give the man a fighting chance, Miss Reed.
Mari, please. Just tell me what you meant. I need to know.
You are ready to.
Ha! Wonderful. Nothing like unresolved yearning to keep the audience hooked.
You're disgusting.
Careful, Miss Asfaw. I'd hate to add heckling to your list of offenses. But since you're so eager, perhaps you'd like to go next.
That we're not a coincidence?
Oh. Now that sends shivers down my spine. Bold words, Miss Asfaw. Care to elaborate?
You keep talking like you're the one pulling the strings. But you didn't make this. You didn't make us. We were already moving long before you opened your mouth. James isn't here because of you. He's here in spite of you.
Defiance dressed up as destiny. I do adore when the script gets self-aware.
Maybe that's what scares you. Maybe you're the one who's not supposed to be here.
Now you're playing a very dangerous game, Miss Asfaw. One might almost think you've forgotten who writes the rules here.
Maybe I just stopped caring.
Ladies and gentlemen, isn't she wonderful? That fire, that bite, oh, how it burns. Though, I must remind you, Miss Asfaw, the question was directed at you. You're meant to answer for Mr. Hawthorn, not interrogate me.
I did answer him. And you.
Oh, now that's clever. Miss Asfaw, you may have just earned yourself an encore. I almost appreciate the audacity. Almost. But remember, wit is a spark, and a spark burns brightest right before they go out. Now then, our hearts are open, our truths are bare. Shall we tempt fate with the next answer?
That my greatest sin wasn't leaving. It was that I looked back. I watched you under that tree. I watched you get smaller and smaller, and every part of me screamed to turn around. To choose you. And I didn't.
What did you just say?
I don't know. I can't do this anymore. I can't.
Oh, don't be alarmed, my dear. Authentic emotion plays beautifully on stage. You read it perfectly. Didn't she, folks?
Boo! You're an asshole!
Oh, that's bold. I don't recall giving you a line, Miss Adomako.
You asked the audience a question. And like you said, all questions get an answer.
She listens. She learns. You hear that, ladies and gentlemen? Defiance, wit, the spark on stage grows to the audience. No one has ever dared talk back before. Not like this. And I must admit, I do love a challenge. Well then, our cast grows braver by the minute. Let's see how long that courage lasts under the lights. Final question, my radiant cast. What is a truth about him you see that no one else does? Oh, I'm so sorry. Where are my manners? I'm getting ahead of myself. That question was for you, James.
Why are you doing this?
Because this is what you want, isn't it? Truth? The thing you crave most? And fear just as deeply.
What is a truth about him you see that no one else does?
James looked fractured. Every word, every confession, it was pulling at him, piece by piece. He wasn't angry, he was lost. I could feel it too. That ache in his chest. Like something in me was reaching for.
Oh, careful, Miss Asfaw. You're starting to sound like me. I do see it, though. That look on his face. Twisted with all those inconvenient little feelings. Regret, guilt, need, and you. You ache for him, don't you? Reaching, yearning. Tell me, Rue, do you...
Stop.
Oh, but why stop now? The truth was getting so interesting. And now, to lead us into our finale, Miss Mitchell, the final truth, the final heartbeat. Tell us, dear, what do you see that no one else does?
But he already has his answer.
That's it?
That's all the card says.
Strange. Stage never leaves a card lacking. It always gives exactly what's needed.
She's done. You got your answer.
Oh, Miss Reed, ever the protector. You can't help yourself, can you?
You're damn right I can't. You want truth? Fine. Here's mine. I see how tired you are, James. Not just from all of this, the running, the fighting, the saving. It's deeper. It's in your bones. Every time something goes wrong, you carry it like it's yours alone. You take the weight, even when no one's asking you to. You're trying so hard to hold everyone together that you don't see you're coming apart. And I get it, that's who you are, the one who never gets to stop. But you can, James. You can't stop. You don't have to keep chasing ghosts to earn the right to be here. You can rest. You can have something more than this. Something that's yours. A life, a future. It doesn't have to be me. It doesn't even have to be now. But you deserve the chance to want it. You can let go of what you lost and still move forward. You're allowed to leave, James.
How touching. Hope wrapped in exhaustion. My favorite contradiction. Well done, Miss Reed. Well done. And now, Miss Asfaw, how will you talk Miss Reed?
You're lonely. I see the leader. The one that keeps us moving. But I still see the boy under the tree fort. The one I left behind. I think I understand now, James. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
And that's all the time we have for this segment, folks. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors. And that's our cue. Well done. Truly, what a scene. You four gave me something real. That's rare these days. Miss Reed, you were extraordinary. That delivery raw, trembling, human. I felt that. I do hope you realize how few actors can bleed that honestly on cue. And Miss Mitchell, our unsung understudy. I couldn't have asked for better instincts. The timing, the hesitation, it was perfect. You did her justice. You all did. Now then, while the crew prepares for Act 2, why don't we retire to the green room? A little break, a little breath. You've all earned it. Ah, right. The trust issue. I assure you it's safe. No tricks, no traps. Merely a place to rest while the stage resets. I'd rather you walk of your own accord this time. Forcing you again would ruin the illusion of choice. And I do so enjoy when people choose to trust me. Go on, then. The night's not over. But even the wary deserve their intermission. Come now. Must I beg? Your friends are already waiting for you in the green room. If you stay here much longer, they'll worry. And if they start to think I've done something wrong, that would be terribly awkward for everyone involved. So please don't make me seem rude. Hurry along. Ha! There we are. Always leading by example, Miss Reed. Thank you. You know, Miss Asfaw, your performance tonight was spectacular. That moment of restraint, the apology unsaid, chef's kiss. The audience loves unresolved emotion. Your instincts are impeccable. Truly, you really are something special. And you, Mr. Hawthorn, the anchor, the soul, the heartbroken hero. You carry the story beautifully. A little stiff at times, but That's part of your charm, isn't it? Always holding the world together with trembling hands. Don't lose that. That's what makes you compelling.
Tessa, James,
What happened?
you're
Are
okay.
you guys okay? He didn't hurt you, did he?
My dear Miss Adomako, hurt them? After all the care I've shown? I'm honestly insulted. I thought we'd build something here. Trust, perhaps? Or at the very least, rapport.
You're joking, right?
Ever the fearless one, isn't she? I wasn't joking, Miss Adomako. Mr. Zuri, how are we feeling? Better, I hope. Ah, the strong, silent type. Stoic suffering always tests well with audiences. Though I do recommend staying hydrated. Wouldn't want you fainting before your big scene.
What's your goal here?
My goal? To put on a show, of course. To have some fun. To live a little. To bring out the best in my cast. In you. Really, that's what every good host wants, Miss Asfaw. The performance of a lifetime.
Where's Rafa?
He's here. But he can't make his appearance yet. Wouldn't want to go and spoil the final act, would we?
What the hell does that mean? What did you do to him?
Now. No need for dramatics. He's perfectly fine. Whole, unbroken, and quite the scene stealer, if I do say so myself. You'll all be together soon, I promise. In the meantime, relax. Enjoy the refreshments, they're to die for. Ugh. Poor choice of words. Not literally. Not this time. It would truly sadden me if you didn't at least try something. The effort that goes into presentation, you understand. Art should be appreciated.
You think we're stupid?
Absolutely not. But I do think you have been burned more than once, so I understand the hesitation. Still, you'll find it hard to perform on an empty stomach.
How can we trust you?
Thank you, Mr. Rivera. Finally, an olive branch. A question asked in good faith. Refreshing. And there's your answer, right there. Exhibit A. Tell them, Mr. Zuri. How are we feeling?
Fine.
See? Fine. Upright, breathing. A picture of health. Why would I ever harm my cast? I couldn't put on a show without you. Keeping you fed, watered, and ready, well, that's just good stage management.
Then where did you get the blood? Because I don't buy that you're running a donor clinic under this tent.
Oh, Miss Reed. A magician never reveals his secrets. Trade secret, you understand. But rest easy now, it's perfectly safe. Clean, fresh, ethically sourced. Mostly. Now, please, eat, drink, or don't. Either way, the next act awaits. And I'd hate for anyone to faint before the big reveal.
I don't trust you. Why would we believe anything you say? This all feels like bullshit.
Careful, Miss Adomako. I'd hate to remind you of the first rule. No lies under this tent. And tell you what, let's make this interesting. A deal. Supplies, food, fuel, water, all the trimmings. Enough to see you through the next stretch of road. And for you, Miss Adomako, a new bonnet. You can even return Miss Asfaw's now. I do know how low your reserves are running. And to sweeten the deal, I'll even impose a new rule. Once I step out of this room, everything said here will stay here, unheard by all ears, even mine. Privacy for the wary performers. So this is how it is. The most difficult talent are always the best ones. Very well. A promise is a promise. I'll keep my word, and I do hope you trust a little in time. The next act will begin shortly. When y'all hear 4 knocks at that door, please be ready.
He's an asshole. That smug, creepy, fake ass.
Hey, breathe, Tess. He's gone, yeah?
Is he?
He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. We're fine. Everything is fine.
Rue!
He doesn't know anything. He's just something pretending to... He crawled inside my head. He thinks he can take what he wants. He thinks that gives him the right to make us his spectacle.
Rue, you need to breathe, okay? Just stop for a second.
Stop? Why? So he can listen in? So he can collect our fear and call it a performance? No! He doesn't get to touch me like that. He doesn't get to touch us. It's almost sad. He doesn't even know how his own part ends.
Rue.
Guys, she's shaking.
He wants a show. He wants a story. Fine. Let's give him one. He's not gonna like how it ends.
Rue, what are you doing?
She's eating everything.
What? He said it was safe.
Safe. You're trusting him now?
Yes, because of his rules.
His what?
The rules. From the moment we got here, they've been gospel. For us and for them. You all saw the bird.
The bird?
Yeah, the bird, Naya. Maybe you don't remember everything, but that's what took Rafa. He didn't just stop it, he pinned it. Like it couldn't even breathe without permission. And then he said it. There will be no lies under this tent. That wasn't a threat. It was a rule. A binding one. If it applies to us, it applies to him. That's how this place works. Cause and effect. He can't lie any more than we can. Malik, how are you feeling?
Honestly, better. A lot better. Stronger, even. It's weird.
Yeah, exactly. He said it would help, and it did. The rules haven't broken once.
You're saying as long as we play by his rules, we're safe?
No, I'm saying if we understand them, we can use them. We're not going for safe. We're not trying to survive his little theater. We're going to beat him. Every rule he hangs up here, we're going to make him break it.
Make him what now? How do you make a man who makes rules break them?
By using his own rules against him. Think about it. You called him an asshole. Rightfully so. So why were there no repercussions?
Because I answered his question.
Exactly. Rhetorical or not, you gave him what he wanted. Even after he warned you about audience participation, he technically addressed the audience. That means you had every right to answer.
You're asking us to bait him?
Not bait. Test. Provoke. Force the system to show its threads. I don't know how yet, but we learned the limits of the rules by bending them. That's what we've been doing since the road trip started. We figure this out together or we don't. But first, food. I can't think straight when I'm starving.
Finally. Thank God. Pass the bread, Rue. Oh, this is good.
I'll grab plates. Anybody want something that isn't mystery meat?
Pass me anything with protein.
Guys, use the plates.
James, sit down.
Here, Mari. Water.
Thanks. You need water too. And Dad, it looks like beef. Eat all of it. You lost a lot of blood. You need iron, Malik. Now.
You don't have to sound like my mom.
I'll take that as a compliment.
So, there's no line rule. That's our only real leverage, right? If he's bound by it too.
Mm-hmm. It's not just a rule for us. It's a rule of the tent. Every creature here follows its design. He's not exempt.
But how do you use no lying against someone who's basically a walking riddle? He twists the truth without ever breaking it.
Then, we start playing his game. Alright, think about it. The guy loves asking questions. It's his whole thing. The spotlight, the suspense, the setup. But every time he asks one, we freeze. We let him control it. What if we start answering in ways that turn the question back on him?
You mean talk circles around him?
Exactly. Meet a manipulator with manipulation. Use his own rule. Every question gets an answer against him. If he wants a show, fine. We'll give him one where he trips on his own script.
So, plan A. Trick the director at his own game.
Plan B, make him break his rules if we cannot talk him.
Beats running blind into monsters.
What better way to beat a snobby director than with a technicality?
Okay. Not gonna lie, this is actually good.
Oh, like really good.
I'll admit it. He wasn't kidding. It's to die for.
Can we not use that phrase right now?
Tess, you've been quiet. What's going on in that head of yours?
This feels like what he wanted.
What do you mean?
Us sitting here eating, scheming, figuring things out together. That's the show he's been trying to put on, isn't it? The perfect performance, the cast finally playing their parts. I don't know if that's good or bad. If we give him what he wants, a good show, what happens then? What does it mean if he wins?
You think we are feeding the machine?
Yeah. I don't want to steal your hope, but giving a guy who knows everything about us exactly what he's been waiting for, that might be worse than losing.
That wasn't for.
No, it wasn't.
I'll get it.
He actually did it.
Of course he did. He's nothing if not consistent.
Kept his word. Great. That's somehow worse.
Yeah. He gave us exactly what he said he would.
Then that's what we use.
Our plan shouldn't just be to beat him. We need answers, not just about this tent, but about how to get out of here. Out of the other world, out of whatever this is.
Okay, sure. And how do we do that?
We start asking like we belong here. The logs tell us what they saw, but they never tell us what they learned. That's our job now. If we're going to play, we do it smarter. No more panic, no more blind reactions. We use his own rules to figure more out.
James, you've been quiet. What are you thinking?
I need to know where Rafa is. Once we find him, once we have him, we make sure this place is completely burnt to the ground.
Burn it down? James, what the hell? Are you losing it?
No, Naya. I'm listening. He gave us the key himself. Think about what he said. His exact words. No lies under this tent.
So, You're saying if the tent goes...
Then his rule goes with it. His control breaks. We actually get a fair shot at getting Rafa and getting out. We stop playing his game. If we take away his box, we take away his power.
Get rid of James? Are you hearing yourself? Get rid of what exactly? This giant reality-bending magic tent? How?
Even if you're right, how could we possibly destroy something like this from the inside? We don't even know what it's made of.
Okay, so the tent itself is the boundary. I follow that logic, James. But then, how? How do we actually take it down? This place feels ancient, bigger on the inside, and we're standing here with basically nothing. What could we realistically do against something like that? I'm just trying to picture how we even start.
He gave us the key.
What's that supposed to mean?
Open it.
This is my bag. From Ethan's car. Everything.
How?
Because props appear when the show needs them.
Batteries, our headlamps, flares, rope. Tessa, your climbing stuff is here as well.
My gloves, my spare scarf, my journal.
A full medikit. Sterile dressings, tourniquet, sutures, morphine, IV. This is trauma kit. It's better than the one we brought.
Everything we lost, everything that would make surviving easier, it's just... here.
The convenience isn't accidental. The whole road, the things we found, it's been leading here. To his stage. To him.
Then we'll use it. If he's the one that's been writing this story, then we'll write the scene he can't resist.
Hey, did anyone see the case with the gun? I could have sworn there was a black card case there.
Of course there isn't. Why would he just hand us a gun?
Bingo. Orange for the win.
What is that?
The air marker. Think a flare that goes up, stays up, and announces where we are. Bright as hell, and drifts on a balloon so it lights the sky for ages.
So, fireworks? You want to set off fireworks in here?
No, not like fireworks exploding everywhere. This thing's designed to go up on a balloon and stay lit with an LED. But what if we gave it a little extra kick? We take one of those flares, right? Secure it inside that metal can pointing up. Tape the can to the top of the balloon, the air marker provides the lift.
And the flare provides the actual fire.
Exactly. It floats up, holds that burning flare right against the fabric. Way hotter, way better chance of igniting whatever this thing is made of.
Okay, but how do you light the flare? You set it off down here, it'll launch the whole thing sideways. You wait till it's up there, how do you trigger it?
Yeah, that is a problem.
We don't need a remote. We just need a delay. A really short one. This should work. Simple circuit. Battery provides the juice, wires make the connection. Enough heat to the paper, or maybe, just maybe, enough to act as a fuse for that flare primer if we rig it right.
Will that work?
Even if it went well, the last few days of rain might be working against us.
Do you think that raging fire outside didn't fix that? The whole forest is cooking. That tent isn't wet anymore, it's kindling.
Still feels like we are gambling.
Everything we've done since the gas station's been a gamble. I think it will work, Ethan.
What if it goes off early? Or the flare catches before we even get up there? There has to be a better way. Any ideas?
Then we change the fuse. Doesn't have to be paper. We use something that burns slower. Cloth, maybe rope. Buy ourselves a few extra minutes before the flare kicks.
A few minutes?
I know, but we delay it just long enough to set it off after it gets to the top.
So we have to stay here. Play along until it blows.
That's not a bad thing. It gives us time. Time to keep him busy. Play his game. Find Rafa. If this works, we'll have an exit plan waiting when it all comes down.
And if it doesn't?
Yeah, what's the plan if it doesn't go off?
We gamble everything on a flare and a prayer?
Pretty much.
Thank you for listening.
Hey guys, I'm Ruben. You know me as James. Thanks for listening to Lost Thread. We really appreciate it. Things are crazy sometimes, and I'm glad we could all get lost together. Remember, if you're enjoying the mystery, hit the follow button and leave us a rating. We love seeing the growth, and we want to grow with you guys. Anyways, I'll see you out there.